Well, good evening ladies and gentlemen, my name is Hashtasche and today we're playing some more Minecraft on the Timezone server. And we are going to start today's episode with somewhat of a weird project. So, as you might know, last episode we had a huge overview map on the website. Actually, it's still on the website, so you can click the website link at the bottom of the description, go there, look at it. However, this season, I don't know, we probably shouldn't do this because we are playing without this coordinate thing, and having like an overview map where you can see the coordinates and orientate yourself is like cheating. It basically defeats the purpose of not having coordinates completely. So instead we have to do something else, and I found this thing on the internet called the Ink and Parchment map, which is a Minecraft map that is based on a TXT file, and that TXT file can be edited by anyone. And you can completely disable coordinates on it. And as we cannot measure coordinates anyways, everything we put onto the map is not going to be exact. So it's like perfect because it doesn't spoil like the sense of exploration, and it doesn't spoil not having coordinates by basically having coordinates, just in another program. However, it requires us to basically enter stuff in the TXT file, so it gets displayed on the map, which means we have to measure stuff. So we will start off with measuring a few landmarks. Already got spawn on the map because it's at 0, 0, and it's in the middle of this circle, so it should be like around here. Like this. So we can now measure the distance to that building. And obviously we cannot use coordinates. I guess we can use chunk relative for that, which is kind of cheating. But I told everyone that I don't want it to be exact, and it shouldn't be exact, so we will measure it differently. We will basically count. So in Minecraft you move about 4 blocks per second. A little bit faster when you walk. And a lot faster when you sprint, obviously. But we can just stand here, start going and count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11 we move 4 blocks per second, 11 seconds. This is about 40, 45, 50 blocks away from spawn. And by the way, looking east and south, when you walk this direction, coordinates increase. So this is positive 45, and I don't know what is this, like 7. So town hall or whatever it's supposed to be, 45, 7. Haha, so we got our first landmark. Now I don't want to measure all of spawn. Other people can do that because everyone can edit the map who plays on the server. Instead we are going to measure some other landmarks. For example, somewhere in the east direction there's a desert temple. So we will just go there, or I will. Counting stuff and walking this direction, and then walk a little bit this direction. I think it's, I don't know, about 400 blocks that direction, but we will find out. So I will see you in a sec at the desert temple, because you don't need to watch me counting stuff while walking, right? 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Okay, so it took me 70 seconds to walk into this direction. Roughly, it's very rough because there's a couple of mountains in between, and I had to go around a little bit and basically imagine that I counted that. And what was this? 24. So 70 by 4. 75 by 4 is 300, right? And 24 by 4, we can go with 100. So we'll just say 300. Desert temple, 300, 100. Roughly. And there's a door here. Someone is using this, apparently. Not really, though. Just added the doors for some reason. Okay, what we can also do is make a picture of this. And then you can click the location on the map to see that there's a desert temple here. Do I have my X with me? I don't. So we use dirt to cobble up. Dirt to cobble up. To tower up. Tower up around here. Make a picture of this. It's a little bit far away. I want another picture. Bad perspective, I guess. Because most people know this desert temple and have seen it, so that gives a little bit more help with orientation. So can even go a little bit closer. Don't really want the door on it. So we will do this. Made a picture. And then are there any other landmarks from here? Not really. Okay, let's go back to spawn, search for more stuff. 42, 43, 44. So these mountains are roughly in between the desert temple and spawn. They're actually like on 0, like in this pane from spawn. And I counted to 44 from spawn roughly. That's about 160. I think it's a little bit more. But let's go with 160. So these are some reasonably iconic mountains. So we will add them with a screenshot. Mountain in Savannah. What did I say? 160, 0. Sadly, it's raining, but that's okay. So let's make a screenshot from this, from here. Like so. And enable this again. And go back to spawn once again. So we will just add a few landmarks so it's easier for other people to add stuff based on those landmarks, right? Because someone needs to start somewhere. Alright, so next up, I'm just going to go straight into that direction and just count until I hit another biome. Or, I don't know, a specific biome that is like iconic. So let me do that really quick and I will be right back. 72, 73. Okay, so this is about 300 blocks away and it's like iconic, it's like another mountain, so we will do that. Screenshot it from over here, I think. And add it to the map. So, screenshot. Okay. Let's go back to another thing. 28, 29, 30, 31. Okay, 30 times 4, 120. Let's go a few more. So this is Paul's farm. Paul's farm minus. Let's do 130. And in the direction we are looking at, I would say around 20 blocks. So let's screenshot it. And we are done. So, actually, let me display the map in the bottom left corner for you, how it looks now. Or how it will look when this video gets done. So there might be more stuff than we have measured today because... Yeah, because why? Because other people can add stuff to the map. And that's the point of it. Everyone can edit it. At least everyone who was on the server. So yeah, great project. Let's do something else now. But what could we do? What could we do? I'd really like to connect this river and build some pathways, to be honest. So we will do that pretty much now. So, where do we connect it? I mean, we could connect it like right after here and build a bridge, right? So it still goes in this shape, somewhat. But before I tear out the dirt here, I actually want my hands on some ice. So let's get some building blocks like dirt. And we probably shouldn't use dirt, we should use stuff like cobble. We are still taking dirt. Let's find some mountain with ice so we can build like a ice farm. And probably you want to get another bucket too. Pretty sure I have buckets somewhere here. I'm pretty sure I have buckets somewhere here. And now you see my hidden chests. Ah, buckets. Hide this again. Let's go this direction, probably. I would love a horse, but my horse, I lost it when trying to anvil Liz. Which is kind of sad.
I think she saw me.
Because it was a pretty fast horse. Actually, we will go back again, get a saddle. Because we can just take a horse from the savannah. There's like quite a few horses. Or in the plains. There's horses here somewhere. And I really need to make a stable and saddles, because I got a few. But we will do that probably next episode or something. So let me get a horse, ride into that direction. I think there's mountains back there. And see you there. Man, that mountain is iconic. Too bad it's too far away for me to add it to them. It's not too far away, I'm just lazy. So someone else can do that. So let's go up this mountain. This random horse I got is quite the jumper. It's not really that fast, but it's fine. Flat spot, please. That seems flat, but does ice generate everywhere there? Because there's no snow everywhere there. But then we will just... nope, doesn't look like it. So we need to go a little bit more up. This should be fine, right? Because there's ice everywhere here. So, I didn't want to throw away my shirt. But we'll just do a really lazy ice farm here. We'll make it quite big because I want to AFK here for a bit and then get a decent amount of ice. Oh, yeah. Alright, so I cleared out some space here, and to decide how big we want the river to be, we will build the bridge first, which seems kind of like weird. And it sort of is, but we will do that. So for the style of this bridge, we are going to use this kind of stuff. I used that in my custom map, which isn't released yet, but I think it looks pretty good. And then we want some kind of arc somewhere where the river goes through. So maybe like here. Let's see, what is the water at? Oh, it's right at that level. That kind of sucks. Tell you what, we are going to start the bridge over here and put the 2 levels higher, maybe? And then terraform stuff around it. So let's get this going. Probably not so far because we need to go higher here. And we probably don't need to get rid of all of the granite. So have a little arc. Go down here. Like so. Although probably that arc should be over like 2 blocks. So we will get rid of more stuff. Again, because we need space here. So that is actually correct, the block. Like so, right? So the river will go through here, which means I cleared all of this out for nothing, pretty much. But that's fine. I mean, it's not too much work. So actually, let me clear out some more space here, and I will be right back. So, yeah. Build this up. Added like stuff to the top yet. It looks really bad right now, but we are going to fix that soon. But first, we need to fill all of this in with water. And I want still water here, because I don't like the water noises, which I for some reason hear. Oh, because this. Okay. Take this out and do the next layer. And last but not least, connect this. And down here, created a water source, okay. Actually, we will have this like a little bit thinner here, I think. And connect it over here. Apparently I forgot some ice blocks here. Maybe let's take out some of these. Not sure. Sure, bought it a while ago. He's trying to record stuff with raps that is in the background, and apparently that doesn't work. However, with the directory that works because directory grabs stuff directly from the frame buffer. Which is great. Which is why directory is so great. Little advertisement here, sorry. So now we are going to somehow build this up. I was thinking we do something like this. Can I place this? Yeah. Okay, let's go over here. Place these like so, and maybe 2 more here. And do the rest with the stairs. And do that over here. Dumpty dumpty dum. Plop. Too bad to place blocks. And add fence to this. At least to the lower thing. Let's see, how does that look? Yeah, I actually like that. Let's add some buttons. Because why not? Wait, did I just make... No, they are all like oak buttons. I thought you could make like other buttons. I only got 3 though. Don't I have more wood? I do. Just for decoration purposes. Maybe like that. And that was my radiator, which turns out to be really loud. Maybe like this. And get rid of the bottom ones. Yeah, this is what we will go for, I think. Okay, now we need to do the sides somehow. Right now I have it like this, have it 1 thicker in the middle or half a block thicker. But it still looks kind of weird, doesn't it? So what if we just add stairs to this? That also looks kind of weird. And if we add slabs now? That sort of works. I still feel like it needs something though. Maybe like fences. Can we add a fence there? No, there's a block there. But actually we don't really need to because you can rarely see that. Fences add a little bit to it, I guess. What? I cannot get these back. What if we add them like here? Like so. And maybe do this even. And then maybe 1 more. Yeah, I actually like that. Maybe use oak fences instead or something. And maybe connect this. What if we get rid of this stair and add a full block here? Does it look better or worse? Or is it like the same? I like this there more, I think. It says folder isn't set up. Yeah, you need to set up a folder where it records. Hmm. Then the question is, should we connect fences like here? Probably not, right? Because this kind of stuff always looks bad, even if it's connected, and then it's like really bulky and high. So we won't do it. Yeah, let me finish this up and answer him. Apparently I don't answer him. Also, we need to get rid of this so grass grows and then replace it. Because if you have this, for some reason the grass never grows, although it also never decays if there's grass here in the first place. Because Minecraft lighting logics. But I quite like this. Also, what I did on my custom map is add variance to this by like taking out random blocks. Give me one of these. Doing stuff like this, so it looks like a block has fallen out of the air, or a brick. And then you can also add these like somewhere below the water, like the broken block that has fallen out of there. So let's actually do that somewhat. Also, you can replace random blocks in here with these, which also looks quite nice. And maybe get rid of this one. And there's a torch in there. Some mobs don't spawn in there. Gotta replace that. So I'll do stuff like this. So yeah, anyways, let me finish this up and I will see you in a sec. We are close to done, but what about adding a tree there and possibly some decorational vegetation? So yeah, I think this looks quite good. We also got decorational cobwebs. I don't have a silk touch shear. I don't have silk touch shears yet. However, you can find cobwebs in dungeons. Basically, string in dungeons get replaced with cobwebs to make them feel like more of an accomplishment. Also, there's like string above these sugar canes to prevent them from going, because I don't want like 3 high sugar canes everywhere. I want variance. Also below the vines, there's string. I mean, you can see it if you really look for it, but otherwise you don't really see it when you go around here. So yeah, replaced a few more blocks here with random blocks. Looks quite nice in my opinion. I really like this bridge. And I get stuck in the cobweb. Also changed up like the sides here on this side. To give it a little bit more variance. Also because this is obviously higher than that. So we cannot do stair stuff. Also I changed up the stair stuff. So we don't have fence yet. I brought this like further in and changed the stairs up. And I've torches on this, which seems weird because I'm usually an advocate of torches look ugly. However, what mainly looks ugly about torches is like having them like everywhere, like this. Just because you don't like mobs. Like we already started here at spawn, or someone did put torches somewhere. It's annoying. And I really hope this season we can get along without having any like random torches at spawn. Like those are not random, those are placed deliberately and not to stop spawning, but to add more variance to this bridge here, which I quite like. And yeah, for some reason I really enjoy building this bridge, or enjoyed it. So we probably will build another bridge at some point in the future. Just somewhere out in the open, like as a landmark, because the way we are doing the map this season, I didn't mention this in the beginning, I think, but I'm saying a lot nowadays, which is annoying, I think. Yeah, said M again. The map that we use pretty much like encourages you to build like artificial landmarks. Like you see a ravine somewhere, build a bridge over it and mark that on the map. Like build something iconic, or like when you find a huge river. So we are probably going to do that at some point. Anyways, we don't have time for another project really, so we will just continue like on spawn here for the rest of this episode. First of all, this. I didn't remove this yet. Instead I extended this even. Like, this was where the river went before. Before it went like straight to here and then around here. But I needed to remove that for spawn thing, circle kind of deal. So yeah, didn't remove this yet, kept it because we can extend this, have another river going here. Maybe have a little bridge here and then connect that to the pond or something. Which we might do, but first of all I want to build up some of these roadways somewhere. Like here, start here. Or maybe not start there, but start after the bridge, or start here. I don't know. I will do some off-camera work and be right back with you. Snap! Alright, so I got a few of the pathways done. Just extended them a little bit. Mainly so people stop doing stuff like this. Because this is going to mess up things, which I probably want to do. So over here extended a little bit. Also added these lamps. These are pretty fancy. They only turn on during the night. I will explain how they work in a sec, because we got another one over there. Which I think looks a little bit better because of the stairs. So it's actually pretty easy. There's a converter and my inventory is full. That goes from an inverted daylight sensor. And you have a normal daylight sensor to the side of it and feed the signal into the converter. Turns on before mobs can spawn and turns off after mobs can't spawn anymore because of light level. So yeah, it's like perfect and it's pretty small. I have never seen this before. Just designed it like a day ago in creative. Pretty much by accident, more or less. And it's pretty small. But then again, the inverted daylight sensors haven't been out for too long. Also, I built another bridge here, because I felt like building another bridge. And extended the river to that pond over there. However, I did extend it from over here, not over there, because I thought about it and doing it from here would be kind of annoying, because then you would have a really small plot where you cannot really build anything except for decorations, and a really small plot here divided by a river. This way you have one bigger plot where you can actually build a shop or something. So anyways, last but not least, last episode I said I want to have cardinal directions here. And for that, I made a few banners. First banners I made in Minecraft, and like the N is pretty easy. By the way, Timezone logo colors, like the gold and the silver. So this is supposed to be gold and silver down there, but clay. N was pretty easy, W was pretty easy. East is also pretty easy. However, with the S, I failed. I thought it was going to be pretty easy and I had a plan for it. After reading up how the patterns work on banners. However, when crafting this, I found out you can only have 6 patterns on a banner in creative. Not in creative, in survival. In creative, I'm pretty sure if you spawn a banner with a command, it can have like 400 patterns, no problem. As long as the command isn't too long. No idea why that is, but we have to throw this away and do another S. So we will start off with this thing here, gradient. And we have to do like a really crummy S, I guess. So something like this and this. And a stripe, like a diagonal. Looks like an inverted Z. But that's our S now. I don't think there is another way if we still want the gradient. If we don't want the gradient, I'm pretty sure you can do it. But with the gradient, I don't think there's a better way. So anyways, placing these. I mean, we could just place them like so. Obviously, that's not south, that's north. But I don't think this looks very good. Especially because back and stuff. So instead, I thought about having like arches here. This is obviously not completed and looks pretty crummy and is too low. But then we could have the banner on the side here, which looks quite a bit better. Then that's east, by the way. So if we have east here, we could also have like west on the other side. Haha. However, someone, Paul, decided to build like a shop, like right in the face of the spawn circle here for some reason, which means we cannot have like an arch here. Well, we probably can, but it's going to be really annoying. Because let's imagine it's this high. It's going to be like in your face when you go down here. And also over here, it connects to that. So I don't know. We will probably do it still for the other sides and then do something else here. But anyway, so that's going to be it for today. Have a good day and take care. And I will see you again next time. Thanks for watching and bye-bye. There's a charged creeper over there. Okay, maybe not thanks for watching. Let me get some stuff ready.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, can you get over here? It's really, really important. And you're living a dangerous life. Okay, look up.
Yeah.
We got a charged creeper. We can make some hats.
Whoa! What?
I don't know how he got there, but I just saw him.
I saw the other creeper. Did you see that guy? Oh wow.
I don't know. I'm going to go a little up so he doesn't despawn, and someone needs to collect like zombies or creepers or zombies, creepers, and skeletons.
I think you can only get one skull. I think they patched the multiple skulls.
Really?
I think so. I heard it somewhere. Okay, the pit is complete.
Okay, should I try to get him down?
I guess. Need to destroy leaves, destroy them. Doesn't really matter. Oh man, this is stressful.
That would be a little bit easier if I destroy leaves.
Yeah.
Although probably if I build something here, he will drop down, right? Yeah.
Okay. Then I'd have to build something else. Okay, nice. You're gonna have to jump forward, maybe? This was probably not a good thing, yeah.
Do you have a fishing rod?
No, I'm making another pit.
He's going for you,
Oh shit. Oh, he was spinning. There he is, okay. Ooh. Okay. He's in there. Oh, he climbed out. I apparently didn't make a good enough pit.
That's probably why he dropped in the first place.
Okay, so I'll try to get him in this pit then. Maybe.
Yeah, can you go around one more time? Then I sprint and punch him. Maybe.
Or he'll jump in here.
Got him.
That. Okay, perfect.
Okay.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Okay. Maybe I should keep my sword. Just in case I can survive with the blocking. I mean, it's not going to blow up stuff anyways, right? Because it's only one creeper. We'll see.
I guess, yeah. I'm getting... Okay.
I didn't get any damage there. Where's the head?
Is it there?
It has to be there because the skeleton died. Oh, I got it in my inventory.
You got it. Ooh.
Yay!
Wow, that makes a big hole.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Perfect.
Episode done.
Yeah. Perfect.